Okay, so this is the best way to video your own swing. It's very inexpensive. I get it from Amazon. It costs £11. I'll put a link in the description below. These are the parts that come through. It's just called, it's just a phone holder for golf basically, but all you do is it comes like that. You put this onto here, push that in, screw it in, and then you can basically video your swing from there. So you just put this into this holder here. So once you've done that, basically if you just you've got the clip here, you just undo this clip, and then what I do is I just attach it to the base of the club just through the shaft, and then actually sort of pull it up towards near the top of the grip like that there, and then fix it on like that, and then I just rest it on the bag, or rest it sort of in, you can hook it between a couple of clubs basically to sort of anchor it. And then once you've got that on, you can basically just click on your app, which you can use the V1 app, or if you wanted to use just the normal camera app to video your swing, put it onto video, and then you can just reverse the camera so it basically points at you and you can line yourself up for your swing quite easily like that. If you wanted to use something bigger to video your swing, like an iPad or an iPad Pro, that would be the best way, because you can see it much more clearly, easy to draw the lines on and everything. If you need something like this is for an iPad Pro, but you can get them for all different types of iPads. They're all similar, but they have some version of this where they have a spring-loaded sort of attachment where you can sort of, this one fits edge to edge, sort of diagonally to each corner. Most of them fit in width-wise, but either way they're all very good for sort of videoing your swing. You should really have somebody available at the moment as you're all at home, but if not, then that's a very good way to do it, and for future that's a very good way to do it. And then sort of from here, basically I've just put in, there's two apps that I would recommend to use. One is Huddle, which I've typed it into the search bar already, HUDL, and the one you would get is this one here, the Huddle Technique Golf. And then the other one is V1 Golf, which I'll show you sort of how that would come up. So it's basically this one with that symbol there, and they're both very easy to use, both very intuitive. So I've obviously got them, so I can't sort of show you any more than that, but I'll show you how they work. So basically, first of all, with Huddle, what you want to do is this. So this is the initial screen that you'll sort of come to, and my sister's going to kill me, but I'm going to use her swing as a demo. This last time she played, I think it was about 10 years ago. So basically, when you got the swing up, you press play, and then on the bottom left hand side of the screen you've got this play button here, where you can just press play like that, or you can sort of hold this white dot and go backwards and forwards like this to slow motion, and then the bottom you can sort of go, it gives you a slightly different speed to be able to slow motion. And again, the drawing tools, similar to most of them, you've got top right hand side, you just press the little symbol there. If you want the circle, you just press that and you sort of drag it from diagonally across like that to the area you want. Or the line, you just click on the line and you just draw the line on the screen like that. And then on this one, to clear it, you just press clear, and that sort of does it, or undo does the last one. And then you've got a compare feature where you just click that and you can compare with pro golfers or your own swing, and then just click on a different one. You've got the two screens there, basically the one on the right operates this one and the one on the left operates this one. So it's pretty intuitive really. You draw the lines and you can see what's happening quite clearly. So that's that one, and then the other one is the one I use most of all, which is V1, and basically I'll show you from the start. So this is the home screen you would come to would be probably that or that one, and then what you've got, if you're not on the home screen, then if you just click on library or stored, it just sort of brings you back to those places there. And if you want to sort of video a swing, you just click the plus button in the top right hand side, click new video capture, and then you can video a swing. Just literally red button to start, red button to stop, and then click done, and you can analyze it from there. and then this is like a menu button, so you hit that and it gives you the choices. You can send the video, trim it to a smaller size, flip it so the right-handed becomes left-handed, or compare it with another swing. When you do send the video, you need to trim them because they don't go as very large files in emails, so just the length of the swing really will go. So just to show you how it works though, once you've got that, once you sort of get back to, if you click stored, once you get back to the main menu screen, then you've got the new swings that you do will be in the new folder here, and you can sort of make different folders yourself. If I show you an analysis, if I click on models, and these are the pro swings that come with the software, and if I go to say Rory swing and analyze that, and then if I try and compare it with another one of his swings, hit that menu button, hit compare, and then again you get to choose. I'm going to go to an iron swing so that we can compare the difference between his driver swing and his iron swing. So again, pick the swing, click compare, and then you just tap the screen that you want to analyze. So with this one, if I sort of drag this bar to the right, that pulls it back in slow motion. If I press the play button, it plays the swing at the speed it's being recorded at. And these buttons here, again, sort of slow motion you can either just go frame by frame by tap, 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 or just hold it down and that goes a little bit faster. And same with rewinding it. This screen has been is in very slow motion. And this swing on the right basically just get rid of those lines. This swing on the right, same thing. This one swing, if I click play, click pause, pull the swing backwards and forwards through the swing like that. So it's a very intuitive way to do it. And then as far as comparing and drawing the lines, if I just show you, say, this position here on both swings, what you'll see is that with an iron and a wood, you can see that with a driver and with an iron, you can see two very different positions there. This one he's going to be sweeping the ball away from the inside. The club is behind him very much here, and he's going to be sweeping it off the tee. This one on the left with the iron, he's going to be getting a ball divot contact, so it really sort of hits the ball and then you can see the divot there, whereas this one you can see that it really sweeps it away and it gets it away off the tee there like that. So it's a really good way to do it. And as I say, any of you are left-handed, hit the menu button, click flip, and then Rory's left-handed, so you can actually see what you're doing in that way. So it's a really useful way to do it. Probably those are the best two pieces of software I would recommend. Okay.